The Remo Stars Stadium in Ikenne is set to witness the grazing of this beautiful 2024-2025 NWFL Premiership season as 6 elite teams. They will battle it out in the much anticipated NWFL Super 6 from May 8th today to the 17th of May 2025. Now, a total of 279 goals were scored in the regular season. Now, this final promises high stakes, dazzling goals, and tactical fireworks from the coaches will be on parade. Bayelsa Queens, they enter unbeaten. Edo Queens, they are seeking to defend their crown. While debutants like Remo Stars Ladies, they are bringing local pride, and top scorer Olamide Bolaji, she would be in the mix also. Now, with 3 of the league's top 5 scorers, 2025 Super 6 is not just a tournament, it's a war for supremacy in Nigerian women's football. And to join us in this conversation at this time is one and only a sport journalist who follows this league so closely and is my wonderful friend. And we've got Itoro joining us. Thank you so much, Itoro, for joining me on the show today.
Thank you so much, Oyi. I like the fact that you said it's going to be a war. And
it's war.
Trust me, it's going to be a war.
Indeed, it's going to be a war. I'm already envisaging that something would happen and the grass will suffer because the girls are coming with a bang.
Yes, definitely. Definitely, you can say that again. The Super 6, I mean, the arrivals of the team is today. And of course, the draws will be tomorrow. And of course, action starts on Saturday. It's going to be very, very interesting. I mean, we have 4 winners already. Among the top 6 teams, we have 4 winners already. Nasarawa Amazons, Edo Queens, we have Bayelsa Queens, and of course, Rivers Angels. And of course, the host, Remo Stars Ladies, will be hoping to, show if they are actually, strong enough to hold these big teams down. And of course, Nigeria tells one of the northern teams that is coming into this very playoff to also represent the North. And they've been really, really fantastic as well. I mean, Nigeria tells is what teams are one team I didn't think that people really, gave attention to, but somehow they were able to make it there to the Super 6 as well. And like you rightly pointed out, it is going to be a war. It's going to be a war outrightly.
Yes, it's really going to be a war, and that war, they won't be fighting with sword. They will fight with the goals. Gitaro, I need to know if Bayelsa Queens, if they can maintain their unbeaten run under coach Wajabonda. And maybe finally, they might claim the title, narrowly eluding him from that term, Rivers Angels,
Yeah, definitely. Bayelsa Queens is one team that I think teams should actually be, very, very afraid of because, I mean, they've shown that they can actually score goals and make sure they defend very well. They are the only unbeaten team going into the Super 6 this very season. I mean, I thought Edo Queens would be able to, hold on to that as well. But that was not to be. As of course, Nasarawa Amazons handed them their only defeat in the season. I mean, they put them 1-0. Yeah. So yes, Bayelsa Queens is one team that you should actually, pay attention to. I mean, Edo Queens are also there to prove a point. I like the fact that they are not just one season wonder.
Yes.
I mean, they were to make it to the finals last season, and they are coming back to defend. They didn't come in through the back door. They fought so hard. They fought so hard, to get to the Super 6, and they are one strong contenders as well. I mean, we are not going to talk about this without mentioning Rivers Angels. Rivers Angels is also a team, just like Bayelsa Queens. Rivers Angels also narrowly lost out on the title last season. So, it's going to be a very, very dicey one because we have 3 teams that were really, gunning for the title last season, coming back so strong. That is Edo Queens, Rivers Angels, and Bayelsa Queens. These 3 teams actually, had everyone on edge on the final day, of the Super 6 last season. And these 3 teams are back again this season. It shows you that there's something, brewing in the Nigerian Women Football League. Indeed. I mean, it shows that there's something there that we should, pay attention to. It's not one season wonder. I mean, these teams have actually shown that they can do this. And whichever team that wins it at the end of the day truly deserves it.
Indeed.
I'm really looking forward. Yeah, really. I'm really looking forward to, the Super 6, kicking off.
Yes, I'm also looking forward to it, and I'm hoping that I'll be there when it kicks off in Ikenne. But Nitoro, before I let you go, 279 goals scored this season, even before the Super 6. And out of those 279, 14 goals in 14 matches, we have Olamide Bolaji. Her firepower is something else. But do you think that firepower can propel Remo Stars Ladies to a fairy tale finish on home turf? Because they are hosting the Super 6 this time, it might be very good adding cherry to the cake if they leave the title. Can Bolaji get them this title?
Well, Bolaji is going to fight. Definitely, Remo Stars also have the advantage because they are actually playing at home.
Yes.
I don't take that away from them. But let's not forget that we have teams like Rivers Angels, who are also very prolific when it comes to goal scoring. We don't forget, the current champions, Edo Queens, as well. So Remo would have to fight really, really hard. They would have to fight really hard. I give it to them. They've really shown that they really, deserve to be here. They really deserve to be here. At some point, I thought they were not going to, drop points at all, but somehow they were able to, manage despite the, last minutes or last matches, they lost, they played. I could only say they were tired, the players were tired, but Remo Stars will have to fight so hard for them to be, a host and a winner. It's going to be very, very tough. Yes. The goals will come in, but they also are played against teams that are actually very, good in goal scoring as well.
Yes.
Bayelsa Queens can goals as much. Rivers Angels can do as much. And Edo Queens. Edo Queens are one. They are actually a team that, if you're on the day that you're not good enough, don't go to Edo, because they know how to pick you out. If they find out you're not good on that day, they can actually pick you out. Now, I'm not taking it away from Nigerian Rattles as well, because for a team that has, that played the regular season with 6 wins, 5 draws, and 3 losses, you would know that they can defend and also they can score goals. So I think the teams we have in the Super 6 this season can actually score goals and can defend. It's going to be an outright war. And the format that they're going to play is round robin, meaning each team is going to play 5 matches each, and the team with the highest point gets to win. But when we have a tie break, we'll look at the goals that have been scored, goals conceded, the goal difference, well, and head-to-head, of each team during the playoffs. So it's going to be quite interesting. It means each team should come with their A game. Each goal counts, so they should do their very best. It's going to be a battle out there in Ikenne. It's going to be a really, 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 big battle there in Ikenne.
Yes, of course, big battle. But when I come over, we both will go and then we'll get Abula and then keep watching the battle. Let them fight while we enjoy.
You can say that again. You can say that again.
Thank you so much.
It's really nice to see you.
Indeed.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Itoro. I really appreciate your thoughts on the show. Thank you. All right, there we've been able to hear the breakdown of the Nigerian Women's Football League Super 6. It's going to be a war, just like we say, but we're not going to be fighting the war. We'll leave them to fight it while we'll watch them from afar, enjoying and sipping our drink. That's what it's going to be. Ikenne is the venue where the 2024-2025 NWFL, of course, Super 6 will hold. So all will be making their way to Ikenne at this time, because this is team arrival, today's team arrival, and the draws will be done Friday, the 9th of May, I beg your pardon.